I'm Alexis, and welcome back to another episode of Pop Culture Breakdown. I'm here with my friend, Ola.
Hi, I'm Ola Kozak.
And today we talk about trends in social media, clothing, and accessories. But before we begin, let's take a look at this week's most trending pop culture moments. The Hannah Montana special aired on March 24th. It had a lot of controversial takes as people were expecting a concert rather than a podcast. Alex Earle released her skincare line, which she received a lot of backlash for. And I'm moving on to today's topic, trends in the more young adult Gen Z culture. First, let's talk about the clothing that we wear. Do you have a certain aesthetic, certain style that you like to go for?
I mean, I don't really know what you would call this. It's like kind of, campus chill vibes, but like a little more like streetwear-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I like to look kind of put together. I don't like the whole sweatpants, leggings every single day. Like, I like to do something a little different. So I don't know, to be honest, what my style is. I feel like I cannot like pinpoint it. And I've never been able to pinpoint it. Like, I think, honestly, I remember COVID in 2020 and like all the TikTok trends. That's when like all I feel like the different aesthetics really like came out. And that's kind of when I started more looking into like what to wear. I remember that's when baggy jeans came out. And that's like what everybody wears. So it's crazy. I remember like the first time coming back from after COVID. And I was like, I think I was actually hanging out with you. And it was for like my birthday and our friends. And I was like nervous to wear baggy jeans because it was still like not super mainstream. It was just like mostly the influencers that were wearing it. And like, yeah, so I remember when it was like weird to wear baggy jeans, and now that's like kind of the norm. Even though skinny jeans like go back and forth in and out of like style, I guess. Like the millennials are trying to bring back the skinny jeans, so and they're still there, but I don't know.
I know all I wear is baggy jeans, and then it's crazy because you're right. They are coming in and out of style like skinny jeans. Because I remember there was a video of like Alex Earle like wearing skinny jeans and like with boots and like that, and everybody was like, "Wait, why is it kind of cute?" Like they were bringing back skinny jeans only for like a few days to then go back to baggy. Like it's always in and out. But all I wear is baggy too. As soon as it started becoming a trend, I tried it for the first time, and I was like, wait, why is it kind of more comfortable?
Yeah.
Because, like, with skinny jeans, like, it hugs your legs, and it's like, I used to always wear skinny jeans, so them hugging my legs was, like, a whatever thing. Like, I got used to it.
Right.
But as soon as I tried on baggy jeans, and I had, like, and it was, like, loose, perfectly fitted, but yet still able for my legs to breathe, I was like, yeah, I'm never going back to skinny jeans.
Yeah, no, I agree. I look at pictures of like, there's like these really cringy photos I took like first day of sophomore year in high school, like a mirror selfie, or yeah, like a whole full length mirror selfie. And yeah, I look back and I'm like, it's like skinny, tight, like ripped jeans that are like white. And my legs were like super skinny too, and it just does not look good. I feel like it looks so much more proportionate when you have like the right amount of just like a straight leg jean. Like what you're wearing. Like I like that. It's like, I don't know, it gives it something more. Like I think I also like clothing with like a what's it called? I don't even know how to explain it. Not like very flowy, but structure. I like clothing with structure. Like you have some sort of like line or whatever that like your eye gets drawn to. But that's kind of what I think about, I guess. And I've always loved jeans too and like shorts, so I'm always like on the lookout for like a good pair of jeans that will go with a lot.
I know it's kind of bad, but I buy a new pair of jeans like every year, which I know is bad because like it adds to like
year. I think I buy every month. You think every year is bad? That's nothing.
Okay, then maybe you're worse than me.
Yeah,
but like, it adds up because okay, then here's how I really am. Every year I'm buying at least one pair of jeans and one pair of pants. Which adds up because then by 4 years, I'm already at like 4 pairs of pants, 4 pairs of jeans, stuff like that, along with the ones I've already had. So it's like every year I have to find myself also getting rid of clothes.
That's the thing. I feel like you need to like purge your closet like every once in a while. And my mom gets mad at me because I do it too often. But at this point, it's like my money. So I'm like, you can't really say anything about it because it's my money I'm doing this with. That's like another thing we can get into is like fast fashion and just like how quickly we're getting rid of clothing and all that stuff too.
Yo, Zara, H&M, Forever 21 used to be fast
Yeah,
fashion. Shein.
Yeah.
Yo, everything was fast fashion. And then it's like, because it's so cheap, you can't not take it.
Yeah, it's hard to say no. I know. I don't know. I started making like rules for myself because I'm a big advocate of retail therapy. I'm like a shopaholic, and I didn't used to be this way. My mom kind of did it to me. Like I used to be a tomboy like through and through when I was a kid. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
And I like hated shopping or anything. And I don't know. At some point, the like switch flipped, and I was like, this is kind of fun. I like it. But it's like an addiction now. So I had to like make some rules for myself because my favorite places to go to, because I like to get like good quality clothes or like sometimes nice brands. When I was like in high school, I feel like I was like so obsessed with like having a brand name on like my clothing or whatever. Now I just feel like I do that with shoes. I also love sneakers. I'm not like a crazy sneakerhead, but I do like having like different types of sneakers. So I feel like if my shoes are a good brand, like I'm not talking like Gucci or Louis Vuitton, just like Adidas, Nike, Champion, New Balance, Converse, Vans, like the basic ones. And I feel like if the rest of my clothing is just not branded, then it's like more cohesive. Like I want to have something in there where it's like, oh, okay. But I also don't want to have like brand all over me because then it's just like shoving it in people's faces and I don't know. But yeah, so when I was younger, I used to just like go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I still do, or like Ross's, and I would be like amazed because I'm like, wow, all these crazy brands for so cheap. But it was a problem because anytime I would see like a brand, I would just buy it. Like I was like, whatever, it's a brand, it's so cheap. But now, like I was like, okay, let me like stop myself because yeah, my closet it's like a small walk-in closet. And, you know, I used to not have a closet when I used to live in an apartment. So going to a house where it has, like, a small window and it's a walk-in closet, it's great, but it's bad because I definitely take advantage and I feel that. So,
and then what you said about going back to, like, thrifting, going to Ross and all that, you're right, because it'd be quality brands. So, but it'd be at a low price, so it would be especially worse then because you'd be seeing like these good quality clothing, you're like, oh my god, it's so cheap, I have to buy it. And I know that thrifting has definitely like become very like trendy recently, and a lot of people are more doing it for like the aesthetic. Like, even if they have the money to shop at like high end stores, they still are thrifting just to more get that kind of thrift vintage or kind of like different aesthetic.
Yeah, no, I definitely I tried to do that, but I don't know, I feel like we don't have a lot of good thrift stores around. Like we have one Goodwill Bins in Hamden, but it's like it's all right. It's like it's a little gross because it's just a bunch of stuff in the bins. Like the first time I went, I didn't like bring gloves, and I probably should have. But I'm trying to think what I found. I did find like a Calvin Klein like suit, like pantsuit with like a jacket, which is good, I guess. I did find this Abercrombie like cool jean blazer also. There was like a nice little like tote purse, jean bag. But I don't know, I feel like you really need to be into it. Like you need to spend like hours there and you need to like go when they open. Because, like, the true thrifters, they don't mess around. They're, like, lined up, waiting for, like, the bins to switch. They, like, run, and they're, like, going all through it. Like, you really need to be, like, determined and locked in on that. And I feel like I just don't have the patience to fully commit to it. So.
And then it's, like, in Connecticut, we don't even have a lot of, like how you said, we don't have good... We don't have good thrift stores to begin with. We have a Goodwill. I know Savers has been trending recently, but other than that, we get like Ross, Burlington, Goodwill, and there's not really like good thrift stores to shop at.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know that's hard to find like good vintage styled clothing, especially since I know that recently we've also been seeing a kind of like social status when it comes to the clothes that we wear or what's been thrifted.
Yeah.
And I know that especially in college, like, you see all these girls wearing, like, the same few brands that you're kind of expected to wear the same.
Mm-hmm.
You have, like, Lululemon, White Fox,
Aloe.
what is it, Aricia?
Yeah.
Aricia's been trending too. um, and I know that, like, if you're not wearing, like, the certain type of clothing, then it kind of, like, establishes a social status.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you ever, like, peer pressured into buying any of those types of clothing, or did you feel like you need to have something from their brand?
Yeah, I mean, just on the topic in general, I definitely feel that clothing has been like a status symbol, like from centuries ago up till now. But I'm not trying to sound like, oh, I'm different than other girls or like a pick me, but I feel like I don't like to bandwagon onto things too much. So I try to kind of like think about things like, do I really want to wear this stuff because I like it, or is it just to fit in because everyone else is wearing it? And I feel like in high school, maybe because it was a public school, there was like a lot more diversity in clothing and stuff, like what people wore. Here, I don't know, maybe it's just a college thing in general, but especially here at Sacred Heart, I feel like everybody just is trying, they're trying so hard not to try hard. Like, it's like that cool girl, clean girl, that clean girl aesthetic, where it's like you want to look like you just rolled out of bed, just threw stuff on, and you look like great. So obviously it takes time because I feel like it's all like the slick back stuff, slick back hair, like sweatpants and stuff, maybe like Uggs. So when I do see that, and like I always I like to put on a nice outfit because I feel like if I put myself together and like put more effort in, then I'm like, okay, I look good, I feel good. Um, but like with sweatpants and stuff, I used to just mostly wear jeans when I went to class. And now, like after like senior year, I feel like I slowly started transitioning into like wearing sweatpants. But I like mostly on my lazy days, I feel like I will wear a full sweat set. But I try to like I did today, wear sweatpants, but then I try to like put jeans on. Like I don't know, I just like jeans. I guess I feel like it like elevates things a little bit. So long story short, yes, I feel like I felt like I was almost trying too hard when everyone around me is just kind of in sweatpants or like loungewear. So I'm like, will I stick out because I don't really want to wear that stuff every day? So I don't know, and it's like when I look at the brands, I feel like a lot of them you are just like paying for the brand because you can get like good quality stuff at other places as well. It just doesn't have like the brand, or it's like a little different. So I don't know. I'm like in the middle because I'm like overbuying cheap shit from like Ross's and Marshalls and stuff. But I'm also not gonna go to like Aloe and buy like a $50 clockwork because it's just like plastic is plastic. But if it is like worth it, like it's something that will last me longer, then I do want to pay a little more, Like now when I go to stores like Marshalls or like TJ Maxx, if I like find something that I don't know if the quality is great because it's not like the best brand, then I try to make sure it has like a high percentage of cotton or something, like it feels good. Because I'm like, if I'm gonna take this home and after a few washes it's like falling apart, then I'm like, that just doesn't make sense to buy. So I try to like take it into consideration, I guess, like the quality and just I guess how just staying true to myself. But yeah, I definitely feel like I have been like influenced to like look these like stores up and like see what the hype is about, or even like Alfred Eden. That's like another weird like sweatshirt company too. Yeah, so I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, because I know after we with the brand, I've been tempted to look it up too, but as soon as I see the price, I'm like, nah, I'm closing out the tab.
Exactly. And that it makes me wonder, like, why are people paying so much for like something so simple?
It's because it's just a trend.
So
it's just a
yeah,
trend.
like that's what I'm wondering. Is it really that status symbol of like it says aloe on it, or it has like the Lululemon thing? Because you can get like dupes. Like that's another thing that's trending is dupes for all these things. So it almost makes you want to like try and like compare like Skims or something versus just like some regular leggings you find at like airy or something,
Mm-hmm.
and see like what the difference is. Is it really worth it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, because like don't get me wrong, it's definitely gonna be better quality compared to
Right.
fast fashion like H&M,
Yeah.
Marshall, and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm sure even if you were to compare it to something like Hollister, Abercrombie, or even like a high-end retail store,
Yeah.
I'm sure there would be kind of little to no difference, or even like it would be on par with the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, you got Hollister is going for 50, and you got something like Aloe is going for, God, sweater on Aloe. I mean, like a hoodie on Aloe.
I don't even know.
Let me. Hoodies on Aloe go for $138.
Yeah, like that's insane. I'd rather buy like a pair of shoes, like for that amount of money, or like I can buy 3 sweatshirts. Yeah, yeah. So that I don't get. I also went to like, I think it was in Boston. It was I think it was an Anthropology. That was another crazy one. That's another.
I walked into an Anthropology, and then I saw this really cute sweater, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, let me check the price. $95.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I can get the same sweater online at like, I can get it on Shein for $10, and I can get it at Hollister for $25. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
Like, why am I spending $95 on a sweater?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's what I don't understand. I don't know if it's because like we're Northeast and like the prices get like higher from New York City and stuff like that. I really don't know, because I'm like I don't really know why people are buying this. I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And I know it's not just clothes we've been seeing it in. We've been seeing it in also like accessories, or what people have like around them, and how they'll even spend money on those kind of stuff. I know 2 things that have been trending in what you have on you or with you has been headphones. I know some people like to wear that as a fashion choice, whether it's like wired or like the actual physical headphones, or even water.
I know. I was gonna mention, yeah. And the water bottles, those have been like trending like all throughout like our entire like school life. I feel like
they've been trending throughout the entire school life, but it's been different brands.
Yeah, I know. It's never the same thing.
What started Hydro Flask?
Yeah, even way before that, there were like Camelback water bottles. I don't even know. There were so many. There's always something that everybody had. But yeah, Hydro Flask.
And then like the beginning of college, we saw Stanleys more. And now, as we're traveling to the end of college, I'm seeing Awalas more. I even have Awala. Like, I'm a victim to a water bottle.
Me too. I didn't do the Stanley thing, but honestly...
It's bad, but I am.
Yeah.
Because Awalas are good.
I don't blame you. Yeah, see, like, that's the thing. Sometimes if I see, like, a market is so oversaturated and everyone has it, I'm kind of, like, rolling my eyes and I, like, don't want to try it. But I tried Awala and I agree. Like, I don't blame you. I've also fallen victim to it. I even found myself wanting to buy, like, a second one. And I'm like, one's enough. One's enough.
The Stanleys I didn't understand, only because I know, like, with the straw, you have to quite really carry it face up.
Yeah, those are just not practical to me. Like, they're gigantic. It's like a weapon. I mean, which is good for us.
You use that as a weapon, like it is ever in your house. You go
exactly. But yeah, and they say they don't spill. I remember a girl, like, last semester, or like a year ago, dropped her Stanley and Linda's, all water everywhere. Like, it's lies. So, yeah, no. I like the Awala because you can, like, there's multiple ways to drink it. You don't have to use the straw. You can just, like, sip it. And I find myself, like, actually drinking water if I sip it rather than, like, a normal, like, Poland Spring bottle. It's, like, it sounds really lazy, but you have to open the cap, hold the cap, like, pour it, like, up, rather than, like, you just click
the button, and it pops open, and you're just like...
I also don't like the idea of the straw being outside with the Stanley. That's just gross to me.
Right.
And then you have to buy, like, the caps for it. It's, like, I don't know, and more things to wash.
Right.
And I don't know.
Because I know with the Stanley, it got trending because that one video on TikTok where there was this woman who had a car fire. Really? With a Stanley in there. And the Stanley still had ice in it after the fire.
See, I didn't know where it originated from. Yeah. That's pretty cool, actually.
That's why it started trending, because as soon as people saw that it was a Stanley cup, they went and bought it because they knew that the ice would actually stick in there.
Okay.
So, I see why it got hyped up, because it's a quality water bottle when it comes to holding, like, the ice and keeping it cold. But, like, it's not practical.
Yeah. Not really.
Because with the straw just sticking out, it's very easy to spill.
Yeah.
At least with the Owala, you have like, you're able to click the lid, and then you have another like kind of strap to hold it tight. So it's like the handle you have like you have that as another like way to hold it tight. So it's definitely more practical, but like I can see why Stanley got that.
Yeah. I guess I can see too. I feel like also I think Stanley is a workwear like brand. Like I think they make things for people that like work outside, like clothing and stuff. So it's interesting that it's like so sturdy, and maybe that's why, because that's where it like came from. But it's also interesting that like I'm thinking like blue collar workers that are like using like, you know, Stanley like thermoses or whatever, and then there's like college girls with like Stanley water bottles. So it's funny how like the workwear brands have become popular too. Like Dickies also like to wear clothing from them. That's also like workwear. Carhartt, that too.
And it's funny because like for blue collared guys that are like, you know, like doing their job and all that, you'll see them with like these small thermoses. Meanwhile, you'll see college girls with like this big water bottle in comparison, and it's just so it's funny to see because you see,
you think it'd be like swapped.
You think it would be swapped. Like you see these blue collar men that are like that are like doing their job and like heavy lifting 24/7. Meanwhile, they have like these small thermoses with them that they are able to last the entire day. And then meanwhile, you got college girls who have like the biggest Stanley you can get, and they're filling it up 3 times a day just for their class.
And I swear we're all dehydrated. Like there's no way. None of us are. We're all dehydrated. It has to be filled with like coffee or something. There's no way.
Fill it with coffee, fill it with soda, fill it with water, fill it with Celsius, Alani's, all the energy drinks that are going around.
That's another trend too. Yeah.
Energy drinks, yes, thing. That is another trend.
The brands.
Celsius, Alani,
there's so many. Yeah. Monster's been one for a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Red Bull. Like as soon as you get to college, you see like one girl with like a Celsius and that, or like an Alani, and that's like the replacement to coffee. Then they're like, oh, like then people are always like, oh, like I have to have an Alani with me, or I have to have a Celsius with me, especially if that's the replacement for coffee. For people that like don't drink it. And coffee, I feel like, has also been another trend.
Yeah.
Only because it used to start off as like just a treat that you would get every day, or like just something you get once in a while. But now coffee has become routine for college students, and I think that's how people actually start getting into coffee in general. Because a lot of high schoolers drink coffee, but not as much as like when you're trending. Not as much as when you're going into college or going out of college.
Yeah, no, I think I agree. I've always been like a tea person. I think I'm just naturally more anxious girly, so if I have too much caffeine, I'm like too wired, so I don't really have coffee. But yeah, like I know a lot of people that they're just like addicted to it. Like literally will get like pounding headaches if they try to if they go one day without having coffee. So it's like, yeah, it is definitely, it's like an addiction, but also, yeah, it is like trendy to go to like a cafe and stuff and get a coffee, which I love cafes, but I don't like coffee, which is really funny.
Like go to a cafe, study with a cup of coffee in hand, like whether it's like Starbucks, Dunkin', or even like your local cafe. Like it's always the trend to like post what kind of coffee you have, or the kind of customs that you would do to it.
Oh yeah, now they have like this. That another thing that's like trending that I feel like businesses are competing like against each other is like protein.
Yes,
it's so weird. Yes. Like Starbucks and
added
Dunkin'.
Protein. Yes, they both added protein to their drinks.
Yeah, and it's like
they're trying to get the gym rats and gym heads in it.
Exactly. So that's funny too. Everywhere it's like protein. And it's like the cold foam too. I kind of like that they make the cold foam with like different flavors now. But yeah, it's funny. As soon as one place does it, the other one's like, wait, they're onto something.
Wait, the other one's like, wait, like they're trying to get more money than me. Let me fix that.
Yeah. And honestly, I like there's like a, I don't know if it's Megan Thee Stallion drink. It's like a mango one at Dunkin'. I've been like obsessed with that one.
Yeah.
And it like I don't even know how they do more protein, some milk or something. It tastes pretty good, to be honest. And I'm like, okay, at least I'm getting more protein in too. I think you have to get like a large to get like 30 grams of protein. Like if you get like a small, it's probably nothing. But I'm like, you know what? At least it's something. So I feel like kind of makes you feel better about drinking just like sugar. Like there's something else in there. Okay, that's better for me. But yeah,
protein has been trending in companies that I saw, because they're trying to get the gym people onto drinking their coffee and tea and everything else. And now let's go on to like a different kind of trend.
Okay.
Well, trends in social media. Kind of where we get the word trend. Because I know there's been different trends in what we post, what we're expected to post, or just kind of following what is the next best thing. I know for TikTok especially, you've been seeing a lot of get ready with me's, or like, a day in my life as a kind of trend, which is now kind of becoming new normal for influencers to post. Do you watch any of these kind of videos?
Yeah, I mean, it's actually like, it seems kind of silly. Sometimes I like catch myself and I'm like, wait, like I'm just watching someone just do random stuff throughout their day, and this is like content, like they're getting money for this. Sometimes I'm like, I should do that, like let me try, it seems so easy. But yeah, I feel like sometimes it's very hard, I feel like, for our generation, or just in general, everything's like so fast paced, and sometimes you want to just like escape your thoughts and you don't want like full silence. So like it's nice sometimes when I'm like cleaning to like throw something on in the background, including like one of those maybe. Like, I have, like, a favorite YouTuber. She does a lot of, like, thrift hauls, and she does a lot of, like, cleaning her closet out videos. And I was, like, procrastinating to clean my closet out for the longest time, but I finally, like, put her video on. I'm like, okay, let's do this, like, together. She'll clean her closet, I'll clean my closet. And it kind of, like, helped motivate me to actually do it. So I was, like, half paying attention, listening to her, and then just, like, cleaning my closet. So, yeah, I do feel like it's fun. And then I don't know. It's like, it's interesting to like see how other people live their day-to-day lives, I guess. But yeah, like when you zoom out and think about it, you're just watching what someone's doing day to day. It almost makes you feel like I should live my own life. Why am I watching what someone else is doing? Like, let me go do that, live my life. But it's interesting, yeah.
Like, because like going back off to like how you'll have the influencer playing on the background to like clean your closet. I know there's one influencer that I like to watch all the time, because she does videos where it's like, let's see how long it actually takes me to clean my closet, or let's see how long it actually takes me to do things that she's been procrastinating, which I love her TikToks, because it'll look like a total mess and take her like a half hour at most.
Oh wow, that's quick.
It's quick.
Yeah.
And seeing her videos always gets me to want to like clean my room and like do everything I've been procrastinating on, because it actually takes a lot quicker than you would think. Like you look at a messy room and think like, God, like this is gonna take me hours, to the point where everything gets done within like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, you're right. It's like satisfying, and it does motivate you to like do the same thing, get out there and live your life by seeing what other people are doing. Yeah.
And another question I wanted to ask, this goes back into like type of trends. Do you think there's like a certain expectation towards what's to post or put on social media? Like, for example, I know that spam accounts have been trending to the point where you're almost peer pressured into having one. Or how I know that having like digital cameras to post on Instagram has also been trending lately. And people are being peer pressured into buying one specifically for photos to post on Instagram. Do you feel there is some kind of like expectancy?
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's some sort of like expectation to, I guess, follow what everyone else is doing. Like that's what social media is, right? Like you see what others are doing and you try to like match it. You feel like you have to be adequate or like measure up to other people. I don't know. Spam accounts are like cute and funny, but I feel like those are also like a big thing in middle school, high school. But I almost feel like when you get older, it's just like, Like, I don't know. I guess I get the idea, but The only reason I would do it is maybe if like my family was on social media, and thank God they're not. So maybe just like I think I have an aunt and like 2 cousins that are like older that are on there. But other than that, I don't know. I feel like I just like to use my main one. And I don't post very often. I just post like I guess I feel like if I do something bigger, just like everyone else, like you go on vacation, you like graduate. I feel like I just post the big milestones, birthday. If I feel like there's some nice photos, I'll post it. But
because there is like the expectation or like more like the trend to post events, like events only, or even like to just there for Instagram specifically. There's a certain trend to post events or something big that's happening, and not an everyday in your life like how you would for TikTok. TikTok,
that's true.
Yeah, I was gonna say for TikTok there's a different like expectation of actually posting a day in your life or what goes on versus having an event every single time for Instagram. And that's more just like the trend for that kind of social media.
You're right. That's a good point. I think it depends on the social media platform. Like Snapchat is where I feel like I would like I don't even use Snapchat that much. I only really post on Instagram to be honest. But if I want to like post a more like spam type of thing, then I would do that on Snapchat. Instagram is like like kind of more like pretty big event. And yeah, TikTok is just like having fun, doing whatever. So yeah, when I think of spam, that's like mostly Instagram. But then I feel like TikTok and Snapchat are like your spam account. So it's like, yeah, I guess Instagram is just more polished.
If anything, you're right. TikTok is kind of like a spam account in a way because you post everything that's going on in your life in one video. But yet, like, I see influencers who have to post like 3 to 4 times a day just to get viral or have one video trending. So that is treated like their spam account because they're posting so much.
That's true.
Because they're posting like 3 videos a day just to get one of them trending.
Yeah, the expectation for like influencers and just like kind of regular people is definitely very different as well. Yeah.
Versus like an influencer on Instagram, all you gotta post is like one post that's automatically trending. It's automatically on. Everyone who's following you, it's automatically on their page.
That's true.
Versus like I know even for TikTok, sometimes for TikTok I choose to not follow somebody because I feel like every time I hit the follow button, I then never see them.
That's so strange.
I know. Like, it's so strange, but it's like I see them more on my feed when I'm not following them versus when I am.
Interesting. That's strange how the algorithm works. It's like it's trying to get you to discover new people, and then once you discover them and follow them, it's like, okay.
It's like I specifically have to go to following in order to actually see them. I mean, I'll still see them sometimes, but it's not as often as I would for people who are like, for like TikTok, who's like, oh, you should follow this person, or like you see this person popping up on your feed now, you should follow them. Like, okay, and that's all I had today for trends in Gen Z culture and also young adults. Thank you, Ola, for being on the show.
Thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Of course. And yeah, that's all on today's episode of Pop Culture Breakdown. I'm Alexis, and thank you for watching. Bye!